Welcome to What's Up News, your weekly update on all the latest news, game updates, and more in Gears 5 and beyond. Here's what's up in Gears this week. Division Rewards Week is almost here. New escape skills coming for Lani, Mac, and Keegan. Live update released today. 9 new cards added to supply, and updates on ongoing service work. First things first, Gears 5 has been so much fun. It really feels great to play a Gears game that feels as good as the old titles, but with added extras of updated movement. Sure, the community has had its issues with some aspects that's still present in the game, but we feel Gears 5 is leaps and bounds away from Gears of War 4. Unfortunately though, with all good things must come the bad, and for us that's with Gears 5 the price over value in the store. Gears 5 has a brand new take on store items, with everything now being purchasable with in-game currency called Iron. This iron can be purchased in set amounts through the Gears store and allows you to unlock skins, characters, executions and banners. Unfortunately, it seems the cost to content ratio is a little off for our liking, making most content very expensive and putting off a lot of the players. Currently in store now is the Chrome Steel sets. These are the Gears 5 replacements for Black Steel from Gears 4. The skins are all set amounts and a percentage goes towards esports to support that series. We feel that the cost of the characters is very high. They are 1500 iron, which costs $15, but you get one skin and that's it. We personally would like to see the steel set reduced down to 1000 iron, or for 1500 you unlock the Lancer, Nasher and Snub, so the pack is better value for the monetary cost. How do you guys feel about the store cost? Do you feel if it were cheaper, would you purchase more content? I know the gaming world has changed and players expect rewards for playing the game, and that's not the player's fault, that's just gaming in general, and that's fine to do that, but this ethos whereby if you can't play, just pay for it, has to be valuable to the consumer, and they need to feel it's worth spending that extra money on. Some games do this well, others push the limit, and we personally feel Gears is pushing the limit. We don't understand why companies feel it's fair to charge more than the entire game cost for a set of digital skins. And if they looked at it from a consumer's point of view, can they honestly say it's fair pricing? Probably not. We feel this is too much to expect from players and the cost is way too high. TC have acknowledged the cost is high and said they're looking into it, but we fear by the time anything happens it might be too late. Players left with a bad taste in their mouth might have already parted ways with the game. The idea of paying for things more with coin does seem to have come from the responsive RNG from Gears 4, and that direct purchase would be the best way forward, which in its own right is a good idea, but the value for money is just not there at all, and the price for most of the store items is too high. $8 for an execution, $5 for a weapon skin, and $4 for a banner just seems way over the top. Please do comment below. You never know, your voice might be heard by TC and changes will happen if the information and feedback they get back is constructive. So do let us know your thoughts and comments. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the weekly updates from Gears 5. Now, let's move on to the news. First up this week, Division Reward Week. So get ready to fight for those leaderboard placements, as this week is Division's Reward Week. While most weeks contain bonus XP, every 2 to 3 weeks is a Division Reward Week with weapon skins up for grabs. Based on your placement within divisions, you receive themed weapon skins for your division and all those below. So for example, a gold tier placement will earn bronze, silver and gold skins for the weapon of the week. This week's weapon for Division Reward Week is the Breaker Mace. So remember, divisions are all about placing and holding your position rather than just a high watermark, so you have to battle for your position throughout the whole week. Division replacement rewards are awarded at the end of the week on Tuesday, 1st of October at 10 AM Pacific time. Next up, we have the Escape update. So as part of TC's continuing to support to evolve the meta for the PvE modes, new skill cards are coming for Mac, Keegan and Lani for free as part of the next major title update planned for October. If you've already passed the level required for the skill cards, they will retroactively roll those out to eligible players within 48 hours of the title update releasing. Next up, weekly hives. So over the past week, TC have identified an issue that causes negative time submitted in Escape to improperly log on the Escape leaderboards. So they have attempted to resolve this server side. Rectifying the issue though, unfortunately they've said requires a full title update. So it has major implications for Escape's competitive leaderboard placing, as the best time submitted by players will not always be properly counted on the leaderboards. So in order to protect the integrity of the upcoming Escape hives, they have postponed a new Escape hive arrival until deployment can be done to resolve the issue. Thank you, they've said, for your patience, and they are getting to work on getting a fix as soon as possible. Next up, supply content drop. So supply drops are another way to earn rewards in Gears 5, dropping you content from the supply pool every time you fill your supply meter just by playing the game with a new drop of supply content arriving Tuesday 10 AM Pacific time. Live update September 23rd. So today TC have said they will be releasing a small live update for Versus multiplayer to refine the Guardian experience and also make some small gameplay improvements to a couple of the maps. So in case you missed it, they also released a live update on Friday to update execution settings and improvements to the matchmaking system. Weekly store items. So rolling up this week's weekly store items include a new execution for the Bold Talk, a new expression, and apparently due to popular demand another week to get delivery driver Mac. I'm so confused by this. I literally do not know a single soul who wanted that delivery driver character, so wondering who created that demand. If you're someone who demanded this, please let me know. I would love to hear from someone that created this demand. Ongoing service work. So the online services team at TC have said they're continuing to work on a number of improvements and fixes for Gears 5, and that includes things like resolving missing escape leaderboard entries and of course issues with campaign collectibles and more. If you want to track the issues and updates, you can by going to gears5.com/status. Title update. The next major title update is nearing the end of development with a goal to release in early October. The update will address many of the reported community bugs and issues. So that's it for this week's Gears News. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Let us know your thoughts on this week's news and information and what you would like to see happen in future Gears 5 updates. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.